And we are recording. All right, so this is
Perfect.
Jonathan here. I am talking with Sean. He is the owner of SB10 Fitness. Sean, how are we doing, man?
I'm doing great today, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm doing well. And
Good, good,
I
good.
wanted to share your success that you've had with the portal. So I have a
Yes.
couple questions for you. Why don't you tell
Sure.
everybody how you started in terms of like going onto the portal, because you used to have a website on Weebly, right? Or
That
a
is
different
correct.
service? Okay. And how
Yes.
was that working for you? Like, what was your site able to do?
My original site was a very simple page, just to kind of get the word out a little bit. Didn't drive much traffic at all. Didn't look very well. I mean, it was there, but it was kind of like a virtual business card for me. But as I was running my business, I didn't have any type of interactions or any type of transactions go through the website. I didn't have anything available for clients to either purchase or things of that nature. So it's kind of just like a virtual business card, I guess you could say.
Okay. So what was your, in terms of what you wanted to offer, what did you want to offer and what did you need your site to do for you?
Absolutely. Good question. So I was training out in local parks for a while, also working with kids as well. And everything was just through word of mouth. I was training friends and family, and it was just through word of mouth. But I wanted to spread my message a lot further and try to reach as many people as possible. And I would always get questions that say, "Hey, Sean, like, how do I find you? Or how do I train with you?" Uh, and I didn't really have. I could send them to my webpage, but there wasn't much information on there about either about what I offer or an ability for them to sign up for a package. So I needed something that not only was going to explain who I was, but also was going to allow them to, for example, have a video of me training, which
Right.
I didn't have before, or have them have the ability. I would always run into a situation to where people, they either wanted to pay me or sign up with the package, but we wouldn't cross paths or things of that nature. So I wanted something that was functional, something that was could highlight me, but also have a customer be able to go in and sign up right then and there, because my site really didn't have anything that went deeper than just kind of telling about my services. So um, that's what
So
I needed.
got it. So you signed up for the Portal 2.0. Took a while, but we got you up and running. And I think we've just about customized it for all of your needs. So how would you say that the portal has helped you to run your business compared to your old website?
The portal for me, it is allowed me. It put everything into one place. I was hyped up, and I was bragging to my wife probably about 2 weeks ago when I got started along this process. I'm like, I finally have everything in one spot, from clientele information to all the packages that I'll offer. I've got my video there. I can literally send people that are interested in my services to one spot. You don't have to go searching all over the place and go to one spot and find everything. So I've been able to get it out to some people, and I've got nothing but positive feedback. And even the contacts that I've gotten initially have led to a couple online virtual clients. But for me, I like to stay organized. I feel the key to success is being organized and structured, and just having the Portal 2.0 upgrades, or the direction it allowed me to put everything in one spot, and it's allowed me to organize, be efficient, and to be honest with you, I now have more time to do other things. I can go train myself now. I'm not dealing with all this paperwork, and then I got everything in one spot. I can take a breather. I can go train myself. Everything's in one spot, and I can help a lot more people more efficiently. Once COVID hit, yeah, I went from training, kind of ramped up my training, and then COVID hit, and it shut down the gym that I was working at and all the personal training clients I had. So I was left with nothing.
Mhm.
So zero. And then I remember a while when I had the Dumbbells with Dollars course. I remember, I mean, you put some online training stuff out there years ago, and I was like, I'm not doing online training. I have no interest in online training. I love training people. But I got to the point to where I needed to figure something out. So I stumbled across the YouTube video that you put up in regards to kind of saving your business through Zoom classes. And I'm like, hey, I can get a computer. I still got a couple clients that are still texting me like, hey, when are we going back? So maybe if I just start with a couple, I can at least get them going. So I started that first month, and I watched your video, got the virtual stuff, wrote everything down, bam, turned it on. I got about maybe 5 to 8 clients the first month that were training with me before.
Mhm.
Stumbled through it, following everything that the Dumbbell for Dollar stuff. And then the second month I doubled it. So then I was like 16. So I'm like, okay, I'm catching on. I don't have to leave the house. I can just wake up. My wife can train. My boy can train in the back. Cool. So then that third, and this is just like friends and family, and then just word of mouth.
Right.
Then that third month hits. So I'm in my third or fourth month. I probably have a list. And again, this is just for me. It's a big number because I started from 5. But I'm up to about 30 right now on my online training list. I'm an online list, a group. And then I got a couple online training, and it's just word of mouth is kind of spreading. And this is without this website. This website is going to really, add that extra step. So I just wanted to mention that for me, COVID kind of shut everything down, but then having the ability to have an option like a group virtual training. And then for me, I don't plan to go back full time to training outdoors or in a gym setting. I got some stuff in my garage. I plan on doing that and then doing the virtual and then maybe some outdoor stuff from time to time. But because my son's in high school, my daughter's in 6th grade, it's efficient for me. My wife's a teacher, so I'm able to still be around the house and still help them out and still train at the same time. So I just say that to say it's been virtual stuff's been helpful.
So at what point did you get the portal upgrade? At what point did you update to the 2.0 website? Was this 3rd month?
Yeah, no, that was right in the 1st month before I even started, like right after March. And I just kind of played with it right after the COVID things hit. We're stay-at-home orders, so I just started rummaging through it. I didn't kick off till maybe 3 or 4 weeks after I got the course. And then it just jumped from there.
Okay. And then, so now that you can offer like the different type of packages, so now you can offer like the online training plus, you can offer nutrition, and then you can get everybody to pay directly from the site. So, and then the updates. So now basically you're all set.
I'm basically all set. I mean, I'm running my own business from home, collecting my payments. I mean, before I was doing like the Venmo, and then I have to chase somebody down for a cash payment or send another extra text message. But all that stuff works. I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But now it's all into one particular unit, and I'll have my updates come through. Like, oh, client's interested, or I have a payment come through, and I'm like, cool. What you want through my phone? I didn't have to hound anybody and chase anybody and send that 50th message and say, hey, did you go to Venmo yet? Here's my Venmo just in case. Which, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, like I said. But this has allowed income to come in even when I'm not working, if that makes sense.
Cool. I'm glad that it's all worked out for you, and it's only going to get better. So like whenever you need an update, you just let me know. Put the update on and then we also have to add a new page, right? Like we're going to add a live page for the, did you say for the performance for the kids?
Correct. So that's something that I've done probably for the last couple. I've done that before I started group fitness training. My son started playing Pee Wee sports, and then I'm just like, hey, I want to get him better. Maybe I could take a couple of his friends to the park. So I started doing that, maybe charge like $10. I never had anything more than maybe 5 to 6 kids, but I enjoyed it.
Right.
And then a good buddy of mine, he coached football here at San Diego State, and he got a position with the school. He had been running, this is 2 years ago, I'm rewinding a little bit. He had been running a boot camp on Saturdays with about 8 clients, and he needed to give it up because his job was going to be full time. So he knew that I was training kids, and he said, hey, do you want to take over this boot camp? Let me tell you, Jonathan, I was immediately like, no, I can't. I don't know how to train adults. I can train kids. I can show you how to get faster, but I can't train adults.
Right.
But that's when I went to the first Dumbbells for Dollars course.
Right.
I found that one. That helped me start my initial boot camp. So I kind of went like fake it till you make it. So I used all that 4x3, 15x2. I ran that thing to the ground, boy. Yeah. I ran it to the ground, Tabata, all that. I still use it now. But I mean, back then that was that's what I went to. So that was the first Dumbbells for Dollars course. So everything kind of jumped from there, and then COVID hit and then shut everything down. And then I jumped to the 2.0, the portal and the online training. And then now, life is
Dude, you've come full circle. Like
it's amazing.
2 years ago, you didn't think you were going to be able to train adults live. And now you're training like adults online. They're paying you. You get to spend more time with your family. That's why I do what I do.
It's amazing, man. That's to say the least. So again, adding on to this, get that. If you don't have the Dumbbells for Dollars course, I highly recommend you get that, somewhere to start. And then the online virtual training and the portal upgrades have tremendously changed my business for the better. So just wanted to mention that as well.
That's awesome, man. So